This is project for Engineering 267. My name is David Silver. This is my projectile motion program. I'm going to just hit run here. And there's the GUI I built. As you can see, there are points for putting in initial velocity, angle in degrees, gravity. I've started with a prefill for Earth, and change in initial X position. There's also an output for horizontal range in meters, distance of maximum height, so where the peak of the parabola is, and where the maximum height of the parabola is at that location. There's also a button that will run a for loop that displays all of the trajectories possible for the initial velocity that's been input. So I'm going to try a couple here. So first we run it just the initial input, and you can see there's the nice parabola, and the maximum height is about 2.54, and you can see it matches up right there at about 2.5, and the midpoint is there at about 5, and you can see it's about 5 below here. And then if I change this to say 35 degrees and then just mouse off, you can see that the parabola changes, horizontal range is changed, the maximum height is changed, and we can even change the initial X position to say 2, and then if I mouse off, you can see that the range and the maximum height don't really change, but the initial point where it starts at the origin has changed so that it's at a different point, but everything's still equal. And then if we want to take that initial velocity of 10 meters per second and display it with all possible trajectories, we click this button, and after my computer chugs, there's our nice plot. This plot is actually in a 3D surface plot, and I've taken the color bar and used the colors as the speed of the projectile, so you can see the dark blue right here at the bottom is the peak of the parabola where it hits the zero velocity, and you can see that they all make a nice little rainbow here if you look at this plot. I thought that looked very nice. So then this figure is just the trajectory, and if we change the initial velocity to something like 8, we can plot another one. So it replots the trajectory there, and then we see all the possible trajectories, and then we could plot another one, say back to 10, and you can see a comparison of the two plots now. So that's my project. Everything seems to work okay. I hope that's good enough.